morning, all you gorgeous people. I thought I would do a really fun manifestation video with a 2-card pick for you guys today because I'm so revved up to start the week. I love Mondays because I feel like it's just a starting gate with fresh perspective to start the week off right and have that energy be on the up and up. So I just want to let you know before I start when I'm doing this, I want to read something for you. Nothing is impossible for the universe to manifest. If you are feeling that what you want is too big for the universe, take a walk outside and look around you. Think about the oceans, the plains, the forests, the jungles, the animals, the trees, and every piece of vegetation on our planet. Look up at the sky and think about our solar system and Milky Way. The infinite intelligence of the universe created it all. Think again about what you are wanting and how big do you think it is now. Absolutely, right? I mean, it's absurd when we think, oh, we shouldn't ask for this amount of financial windfalls, or we shouldn't ask for this amount of abundance, or this place to live, or this freedom of choice, because money typically just buys us choices, right? It's an energy that provides us with choices. So if we already make good choices, we now just can expand on those. Travel, education, everything, you know what I mean? When I have large sums of money, which I know are coming my way every day, everybody better just get ready for their mailman to be bringing them every freaking cool thing from Amazon that ever was. Because my one hope and my one dream that I try to manifest every day is that I'm going to have an artist community. It's going to be a huge stone structure, almost like an old church, because I used to work in one in England and it was so beautiful. And it's going to have all these passageways and it's going to go to all these big just free-form rooms, and artists can come and live there, stay there, hone their crafts, whatever it is, tarot reading, singers, painters, writers, everybody. And it's going to be like a big art community. And Tuscany is my dream for this. So or Santa Barbara, California. It's like I haven't decided yet, but it's already starting to culminate because I'm already starting to do some things with artists and some collaborations, and I'm super excited. Okay, you guys, so here we go. Also, please stay to the end of this because I want to show you guys how to click on the links below. I've had several of you this morning email, Melanie, I would like a private read, but I'm not sure how to get to your links below. It's very simple. There's a tiny little gray arrow on the right side of the bottom of the video, and if you just press gently on that, a whole like lineage of writing will come up with all the links for everything, but I'll show you physically at the end of this. Okay, so we're going to do this as a 2-carder because I really want to be able to expand. It's funny, one's slightly at an angle. I'm doing this on the desk in the office right now. Yeah, okay. So where should we focus our manifestations right now? And in order to have a pick of that, I will pick you an animal spirit. Let's see what we feel like today. The Nightingale Spirit will be for number 1. I really zoomed in on these two. I was like, I want it real close. And then the Dolphin Spirit will be number 2. So the Nightingale Spirit is love is all around. And the Dolphin Spirit is this and that or true. So at the end of what you should focus your manifestation on, I will read the animal quote in the book because they're just so uplifting, and they just bring me such joy because animal totems, animal spirits are right up there, you know, with our angels, with our guides. All of that energy and joie de vivre and joy that they bring us, just knowing their existence makes me so happy. I know my cats are complete spazoids and they destroy my home on a daily basis, but I wouldn't trade them in for the world. I also want to show you guys something I'm drinking and tell you something really funny about this. You see the color of this and the fizziness of it? This is a vegetation powder with a fruit powder that has a lot of enzymes and probiotics. And yesterday I put it in a bottle and I shook it up and I brought it to the psychic fair with me. And I cannot tell you how many people asked me why I was drinking dish soap and or puddle water. And I was like, you know, it's the newest thing. You just go by the grimiest puddle in the street. You scoop up some of this. You get some Dawn dishwashing detergent. You add some ocean water and you shake it up. It's exactly what it looked like. But it was funny. I'm like, does no one know about protein powders, or am I just high? It was the weirdest thing. Crazy people. All right, so we're going to start with number 1. So what should we be focusing our manifestations on? And it should be basically everything. But again, if we have pentacles, it's going to be in the financial. And we could have a combination. Look, you've got one of each, which is hilarious. Yeah, I have overhead lighting, so I'm not sure how perfectly that will come out, but we'll give it our shot. Okay, so what I'm gathering from this, let me see, with the 7 of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups, and the 2 Wands. I'm just going to take a sip of my drink because I've been speaking so frequently this week. Okay. All right. So for quite a few of you, I'm seeing that some of your focus should be, and how we're going to do this too, when we're trying to manifest, right? We're going to use the quickest, most fluid aspect of manifestations, and when we use all our 5 senses, we're envisioning it for sure. We're seeing exactly the colors, the places. We're hearing the sounds precisely. Are there birds around with bird calls? Is there music in the background? We're feeling fabrics. What do our clothes feel like on our back? What do our shoes feel like? We are tasting our coffee, our food, down to, is there any cinnamon in it? All those 5 senses. So say it's this. Say you're awaiting a large check in the mail and you want to manifest a lot of money. Because another mistake that people make is thinking they can only manifest and use the law of attraction for money if they go out and they earn it in their jobs. That is definitely not so. There is a lot of money that the government withholds that we don't know about that comes to us. There's lots of strange inheritances, things like that, windfalls. Sometimes we're involved in group lawsuits that we don't even know about if we drive a certain kind of car, things like that and of that nature. Also with this and that, it's funny, motivation. This is something else I want you to manifest. I feel like this group, that you have excellent ideas, but you have a little bit of difficulty manifesting the motivation in it. You know what I mean? You're like a conscientious objector. You're sort of watching from the sidelines. You do a lot of visuals in your head and thinking about it, but we also need to do a few physical things as well, right? We need to write it down, say it out loud. I'm sure we all have time alone in the car. Say it as you're driving. I am abundant. I am receiving more and more money each day. I am healthy. I am feeling better, stronger, more vibrant every day. Things like that. That's another thing with 5 of Cups. I feel like a few of you are trying to manifest better eating habits and better health patterns. You know what I mean? I could honestly say, oh, I went to the gym once a long time ago. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't been to the gym forever. I walk and I do things like that, but I mean to really sort of lift weights and get everything going. And I am at my optimum after I've had, a combination of cardio and weightlifting stuff. It just really, it cleans all the pipes, your brain, you're at your optimal thinking, your vibration is very high. But I know what it takes to get that motivation to get to that gym as well. So again, you're picturing yourself in the gym in a cute outfit. You know what I mean? There's nothing like feeling like you're schlepping out of your house in old gray sweatpants and your hair looks like something, one of those friggin' troll dolls, and God knows what the hell if your socks even match. Like, I've been there once in a while just to get there quickly to squeeze it in. You don't feel at your optimal, and that's of course when you run into the cutest guy on earth, right? When you look like a Stygian witch, you're like, hey, yeah, you can't get with this because I'm all that. You know what I mean? Where you just look like disaster. Honey, don't look in this direction. No, I'm telling you, one day I was out and I thought I saw Orlando Bloom, and I hid because I was like, nope, this isn't happening. Nope. So remember, with any manifestation, you are the master of your life and the universe is answering your every command. Don't become mesmerized by the pictures that have appeared if they're not what you want. Take responsibility for them. Make light of them if you can and let them go. Then think new thoughts of what you want. Feel them, really feel them, and be grateful that it's done. Then you just let it go. Already know that it's done, that it's coming, it's already here, it's basically arrived. Let's see what the Nightingale Spirit says to you too. Yeah, because in order to manifest, we simply, as that negativity or any kind of lack consciousness comes in, we just let it go. Immediately, we just dismiss it. You're like, no room at the end for you, and you just push it right out. Because the Nightingale Spirit says love is all around. In the darkness of night, Nightingale Spirit sings her song of love and hope, a harbinger of dawn to remind you that the sun will rise again soon. You are so loved, and the illumination song of the Nightingale Spirit calls you to a new level of self-awareness and connection with the light. Yes, there is shadow and darkness, but love and prosperity exists everywhere. Even in the seeming emptiness of the space of darkness and the starless night, they hearken the message of letting the music of the nightingale, letting the music, feeling it, and trusting in tomorrow's light, renewing your ability to recognize that the spaces that appear empty are filled with love and abundance. Illumination is happening very soon. See, that's the one thing, that tiny aspect in our mind that goes, okay, if we're having a troubling moment, which we all do. We know this, correct? It just happens all the time. What we do is we release it and recognize it for what it is. It's something, it's not necessarily a sabotaging thought, but it's that, oh, I'm so tired. Yeah, anytime you hear yourself saying, oh, I feel tired, or I feel sick, or anything like that, we want to squash that immediately, because what that does to our psyche is we are our thoughts. So it starts to, it just starts to diminish our energy and things like that. Okay, so if as a first group, you're going to clock out. I just wanted to show you quickly how this is done. If you're watching the video, I am so non-technical, and now there's like a glare on this. I'm going to kill somebody here. Underneath the video, there's this tiny thing. If you need assistance in any way, and you need any of my options for private reads, Instantgo, you press that. You see what comes up? It's all my links that come up under there. Oh, you probably didn't even catch it the way I did that. Yeah, that arrow right there, you just press bing, then all the links come up. And then you can see Instantgo, Patreon pages, and then the link you want for the private reads is right there. It is a www. PayPal me at Sparkrist. You hit that, you send me your email and your questions with the email, and then I make a video for you and I send it to you. I know, you guys, I am so untechnical. When I first started, I didn't understand a lot of the concepts with that, and they drove me mad. So I understand how you guys, you needed to send an inquiry for that, because a lot of you haven't had private reads before, and I'll run you through anything. Don't be embarrassed to ask me anything. I'll always help you. So that's you guys. And again, I just showed you all my links are below for any extra assistance. And thank you, and have a great Monday. Start manifesting. You guys know you can pull money towards you. You can pull love towards you. You can pull more energy, better health, all those things towards you by the simple manifestation. It's so easy when we just let it be, right? The world is kind when we feel soft and receptive. It's all those things, that your heart loves unconditionally. You speak with joy and praise about yourself and others. Your vision inspires others because it's just a shine, right? You're just a shiny, happy person. You know what? It's your life, and you've been waiting to discover it. So don't think it's hard or a struggle, because the law of attraction will make it that. When you say life is good and life is simple, all good things are just going to come to you. It's lovely, and it's coming. So that's you guys. So let's see what's going on with the Dolphin Spirit. Oh, I love this. I don't want too much of a shadow. I want you guys to have a nice bright picture. But again, I'm not a lighting genius, and I really wanted to do this, and all my team is elsewhere. Ooh, Five of Swords, King of Cups. Now, where should your manifestations focus be? Let me see with this group. Yes. Wow, love for sure. Love, yes. Love, money, and getting rid of old thought patterns that don't do you justice. Now, here's what you're going to do. We're going to start with love. So when we wake up and we start to think, let's create the life of my dreams. It's very easy. The time has come for me to love. I'm ready to love. So focus on your joy. Do all the things that make you feel good. Love you inside and out. Everything is going to start to change in your life when you change the inside of you. Allow the universe to give you every good thing you deserve by being a magnet to them. So be the magnet for every little single thing, and be a magnet for love. Because expectation is so powerful. It's such an attracting force. Expect things you want and don't expect things you don't want. It's that easy. To lose weight, don't focus on losing weight. Instead, focus on your perfect weight. See yourself that way. Feel how you feel like that at the perfect weight, and you're summoning it to you 100%. The law is infallible and precise. It says that your dominant thoughts and feelings will return to you as your life. Whether you think in pessimistic thoughts or positive thoughts, the law is working unfailingly in every single moment based on those thoughts. Know that, okay? So love is coming to me. That's all you have to say. Love is here and I'm ready to receive it. Love is here and I'm ready to receive it. My soul partner has arrived and I am ready for him or her. Absolutely. This one, we're working on our thoughts now, because sometimes the things that can trip us up is thinking too much. This is a conflict card. We actually can become in conflict with ourselves or others if what we think is different from them, and they have to, everybody has to chime in and give you their 2 cents, that you simply let any combative thought vanish. That's their opinion. They're welcome to it. Is this person coming to your house for dinner tonight? Is this person part of your team that you have to employ and pay? If not, and they don't directly influence your life in some way, who really cares what kind of garbage they're spouting if they are saying offensive or ridiculous things? Yes, if they're affecting some people in your circumference negative. But if they're just talking, about whatever, how much they love somebody who's ridiculous, that doesn't deserve any accolades. I don't know, Bill Cosby, Trump, whomever they feel like they're going on about. And, some people just do it because they want a reaction. They don't have any originality. They don't have any spirituality. When people lack originality and spirituality, that's a disaster in a handbag right there. Just avoid them. Just step out. Not in your lane, not your problem, you don't have a dog in that fight. And this right here, now we're talking about your money. So again, no pessimistic thoughts, no lack consciousness, no void. You're not thinking about a void whatsoever. You're using this mantra. Every day more and more money comes to me. Every day more and more abundance comes to me. To gain money, we don't focus on not having money, right? Instead, we focus on what we would do with all that. Really picture yourself having delicious, wonderful food at great restaurants in other countries, being in art galleries, being in whatever you want to wear, regardless of the cost, things like that. It's already out there. That energy is already there. These things are already for your taking. Removing bad thoughts, putting in good thoughts, saying that you're ready to accept love, opening your heart, dropping some of the squeamishness or the fear that goes with it. Why would there ever be fear attached to love and adoration? I don't get that. You know why? Because it's the fear of losing it. If you're already fear of losing that before you even have it, that's a kind of weird way to live, right? Yeah, for sure. Money. You don't already have these piles of money, so why are you fearing already losing them? So start drawing them to you, summon them. The world has it, you know what I mean? Like I said before, it's infallible and precise. Your dominant thoughts and feelings return to you as your life. So when you have those positive thoughts, the law is working unfailingly every single moment. It's bringing it to you. Let's see what the Dolphin Spirit has to say too. Yeah, I started reading these first thing this morning, and I was so galvanized because I thought, all right, I've got to do some more courses for people. I have some stuff I have to outline. And I have to start photographing all of Eleni's artwork for our Oracle Tarot cards. So I was like, wow. And I had to slow my roll and just read this. So Dolphin Spirit, like her earthly manifestation, is a reminder of duality. As the dolphin is both mammal and sea creature, so too is Dolphin Spirit. It is this and that. The truths coexist. The story you tell in another as well. The duality of life is present when we are suffering, for there is a blessing too, and helpers that appear. Within the clouds are silver linings. When we later reflect on what happened, we can see that the situation was both this and that, choice led by both joy and sorrow. No relationship is either all good or bad. People have qualities of both light and shadow. Amen, right? We know this. We absolutely know this. We can't be all things to all people, and we wouldn't want to be. We want to have some focus. We want to become our own paintbrush, canvas, and artist, right? We want to be guided by our heart and our morals and our love for one another, and just cut a swathe and be beautiful and calm and loving. And it's so easy. As soon as you wake up, I want you to start with that thought. It's very easy to manifest and get in a very, very good headspace simply by choosing that first thought being, you know what, today I'm going to bring someone flowers or coffee that they might like, right? Isn't that a nice gesture? And how much do you think that's going to make someone's day, right? If you just showed up with something for them. Okay, so I'm also going to show you guys, I had a lot of inquiries for private reads and you didn't know quite how to go about it. So say you're watching the video, right underneath is this little gray arrow. Press that, bonk, and all the links will fly up below. Little gray arrow, it'll have all the rates, what you do, and for a private read, it's just that PayPal me a Sparkrist. You send me your email with your topics you'd like discussed, and I have your video usually within 24 hours. I mean, I bang them out. I like to do them as soon as I get in touch with that energy and I feel it, I start to do it. So again, you're just doing that little gray arrow right underneath, right? Right there where all the things are, you just go bonk, and then they pop up underneath. I didn't know at first when people were like, oh, do you want to donate to my channel? I couldn't figure it out. It was very difficult. So again, you guys, thank you, and have a great beginning of this week, and just know everything is possible, right? Look at that. We're going to have tremendous thoughts, and when any little gloomy gust comes in, we just kick it to the doorknob, right? We're like, get out of here. I don't have time for you. I'm busy making money and falling in love. The end, right? Okay, I love you guys. We'll talk soon.